Well, you know Grammys, one of the biggest nights in the music industry, but what about the Grammys, one of the biggest nights in the city of Graham?
Oh, the Grammys in Graham. Yeah, the annual banquet is they give awards to heroes in the community of Graham, while also allowing more than 400 people the chance to network there. Zach Verdia checked into how different that this Grammys is going to look in Graham this year. So, Zach, what's going to be different this time around?
Well, Daryl, although you won't see those hundreds of people gather in Graham this year, they aren't completely throwing the banquet out the window.
Local businesses have taken one of the biggest hits during the pandemic, a year full of shutdowns and less foot traffic.
We went to work on trying to think through how we could do anything we could to support those businesses and help them.
Forcing the Graham Chamber of Commerce to find new ways to help struggling businesses, leading to chamber chats, Facebook Live videos from the chamber on varying topics during the pandemic.
When it's scripted, it's not as natural, and then I think it's not as interesting to watch, and I think sometimes the questions that arise, are actually some of the best information we've put out there.
And after that virtual success so far, they hope it spills over into an evening at the Grammys.
We think or have felt that this time for our members, the chamber is more valuable than ever to them in a very tangible way.
And no, not that Grammys. This annual event in Graham awards heroes in the community and helps more than 400 people in and around the town.
Whether it's a business success or a person or an entity that really made an impact, and this was a year that certainly anything like that, an impact was a worthwhile achievement.
All the hardships they've already endured, the chamber didn't want to pile on. Instead of in person, this event will be partially virtual. Watch parties will be set up at remote locations around town with food provided by local restaurants or from the comfort of your own home.
We didn't want to cancel anything because we wanted to be even more present, even more involved, even more active than we've ever been before.
Giving people the opportunity to tune in, the winners the opportunity to actually receive their awards, and title sponsors like Texas Farm Bureau Insurance the chance to still get out in the community.
It just allows us to continue to just to kind of connect with one another. That's the one thing I think we've all really missed in this last year, is those opportunities to connect and just kind of mingle and mix with other business owners.
Hoping this gives everyone a chance to enjoy an evening at the Grammys in the most normal way possible.
And you still have plenty of time to purchase tickets. An evening at the Grammys is next Tuesday from 6 o'clock to 7:30. You can find all those links in this story on our website.
All right, well, what a great way to go ahead and just adapt it and make it a little bit different and a lot of more options, too.
Absolutely.
Exciting. Thanks so much, Zach.